Good morning from Montrose Oldham St Andrew's Church, and welcome to our short thought for the day. Most of us are rather good at pointing the finger at others, laying blame for our difficulties, but rarely taking responsibility ourselves. Sometimes it will be the usual suspects that get the blame: the government, the council, the bosses, young people, or troublemakers. Though the authorities' ability to fix some of the worldwide issues which are impacting on us is remarkably limited, and many young people are out to try to make a real difference to the world in which we live. I know that some would lay blame for the world's ills on religion, but most people these days would hardly suggest that Jesus was a troublemaker. And yet, in our passage this morning, he himself said that he hadn't come to bring peace, but division, pointing out that even folk within the same family would need to choose. He wasn't advocating widespread disharmony and breakups, family feuding or walkouts. Everything we know about Jesus tells us that love was at the heart of everything he did. And far from being insular and argumentative, he went out of his way to approach and care for the outcast and stranger, to heal wounds, literal and metaphorical. So, what was Jesus on about? Choices. We make lots of choices every day. What time to get up, what to put on, what we need to do first, who we need to speak to or work with, how we speak and how we respond, and many more things every day. But equally, some choices are more significant, and the consequences more wide-ranging and long-lasting. Who we befriend, how and what we learn, what work we seek or get, and how we get on, whether we marry and to whom, where we live, what our life's goals are, and yes, whether and to what extent faith matters to us. It won't surprise you to learn that Jesus puts loving and following him and loving our neighbour, whoever they are, at the top of the list. As was so often the case back in the first century, he uses hyperbole, he exaggerates to make a point. He didn't mean that we are to hate our family so that we can love and serve him, but that we mustn't allow even the most close-knit family relationships, which he encourages, to drive a wedge between us and him. He longs for us to choose the best, and the best is seeking to follow and love him. And though that can cause some tensions between friends or with family, it is for the best, not just for us, but for them too. They will receive blessing. Choices can be hard, some particularly so, but Jesus is always there to help us make the right choices and to pick us up when we choose unwisely. But the best way to ensure that we're likely to choose well is to choose to accept Jesus' love and follow him. Thanks for joining us. May the Lord bless you. Amen.